Hi, this is Rhonda Rawlings. Welcome to the third segment of Uplift Upstate. I'm so excited to be here once again today. And thank you so much to all of you who sent encouraging notes regarding the last segment. If you want more information on that organization, Girl Up Greenville, please follow them on social media. Now, I do want to say congratulations to our three winners from last week. We had Terrence Brooks, Adrian Atkinson, and Marlo Hogue. All three won dinner at Holy Smoke Family Restaurant in Malden, one of my favorite places to eat in the upstate. The brisket is my absolute favorite. So congratulations to them. Now today you can see the beautiful surroundings where I'm at. We are at Cancer Survivors Park in Greenville. Amazing place that really is a source of encouragement and peace for so many people who come here. And I'm going to be talking to Ms. Kay Roper, who is the Executive Director of the Cancer Survivors Park Alliance, and then another very special guest who's going to talk to us about her journey with cancer and all that she is doing to fight that battle head on, as well as to encourage other people. So right now we're going to talk to Ms. Kay Roper, Executive Director of Cancer Survivors Park Alliance. So tell us a little bit about the park. When did it open to the public?
Actually, in June of 2018 was when we were open to the public. And so it actually was, anybody could come in and see it. But there's so much more going on, Rhonda, that we're going to have. We have new things coming into the park. But it actually started as a seed of an idea with a high school student in a local high school in 1999.
Wow.
So 21 years ago, it's been in the process.
And I know, as we said, it's a beautiful place to walk around, but this park means so much to so many people, doesn't it? It's encouraging, it's uplifting.
It is, thank you. Behind us is the Beacon of Hope. And that is the iconic structure that we love. I'm lucky to come into it every morning, but it points up to heaven in a promise. And we see people every day in this park. It is for survivors. Whether you are a survivor in the classic definition of a patient who's just been diagnosed, or someone on their journey with them. You might have a spouse or a daughter or a friend, or if you know someone going through cancer, you are their survivor. And so we see people in this park all the time sharing conversations and talking, sitting on a bench and talking about their journeys with cancer. Maybe their spouses and what they're going through. So it just offers a lot of hope and healing in about 18 different spaces.
Wow, and we have to say it is 6.8 acres. I don't know if you said that already.
I
but
did
I was
not. It is. Thank
that.
you. It is 6.8 acres, and kind of like the cancer journey. There are dark areas, there are bright areas, there are all the areas in the middle, and the gardens reflect that. We have a beautiful space in our children's garden where there's a majestic lion, and it's a bronze statue representing courage, and it's hugging a little child that is bald from chemo, and the name of the statue is Fear Not. And so that message alone, Fear Not, is a big one. And then we have some areas that are a little dark because there are dark sides of cancer. There's a shadow garden and some shady places. And then we have a labyrinth that people can go prayerfully along in the journey. And we like to talk about that labyrinth, that as people walk up the circle, they're on a journey of their own and they get to the top. But then when they come back down the journey, there are people coming up and they share what they have learned. So that's really a lot of the messaging of the park, of people sharing and connecting.
I love that. And there are different quotes all around the park,
There
different
are.
encouraging quotes. So I really want to encourage people to come out. And not only is it beautiful, not only is it uplifting, but you also have different programs as well.
We do. The programmatic arm is very powerful here. We have 26 agencies here in town, including the area hospitals, that have very impressive, successful survivorship programs. So we connect with them. We want to be that connector. And we have programs actually on that Beacon of Hope top. We're going to have full moon yoga on Halloween. So we offer yoga, we offer nutrition classes, exercise classes, journaling. There are lots of ways that people heal. We have different disciplines that will be represented soon in the park called the power of hope, the power of exercise, the power of nutrition. And there are lots of things people can access to help.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for talking with me today. And if people want to learn more about Cancer Survivors Park, can they go to your website?
Absolutely. Thank you for asking. CancerSurvivorsPark.org.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So happy to be here with you, Ros Weston. Thank you so much for taking time. And once again, we are in Cancer Survivors Park in Greenville, and Kay Roper, who I just interviewed, said this park is dedicated to people just like Ros who are fighting the battle of cancer survivors. Talk to us a little bit about your journey, Ros Weston of Weston Communications.
Well, thank you, Rhonda, so much for being here, and I'm so glad to be here in the park. I was originally diagnosed in April of 2015 and went through my treatments, 2 surgeries, 8 rounds of chemotherapy, 33 rounds of radiation. Probably all of Greenville knows my story because I was working at the time, was declared cancer-free. But then in September of 2019, the cancer returned, and this time it's metastatic. And, it doesn't know it yet, but it's met its match in me. So I'm going through this battle, but I'm not alone. I have lots of friends and family, and I have places like this iconic park, and a place of serenity that helps me through this journey.
Most definitely. And the reason I wanted to talk to you today, a lot of people may say, why do you find cancer to be an uplifting subject? Because that's the whole theme of my video podcast is upliftment. Well, it's people like you that make it inspiring and uplifting, because as you are battling right now metastatic breast cancer, you are not only thinking about what you're going through, but you're doing so much to uplift other people who are going through the same thing.
Well, and I think that's important. For me, that makes my journey worthwhile. I like to say to my family and friends, anybody can be diagnosed with cancer and go through the process, the medical test and the poke and the prodding and all that. But there's got to be more to the journey than that. And so it's more to my journey than just that. So one of the things that I'm really excited about is I've connected with a group called Metavivors. And it's a group of volunteers, a group that was formed in Annapolis several years ago. And it was a group of women, and I guess some men, because obviously some men can have breast cancer, but a group of women who said, we are survivors too of metastatic breast cancer. So I've connected with them, and actually October 13th is National Metastatic Breast Cancer Awareness Day. And on that day, there's a very special event called Light UP MBC. And Light UP MBC stands for Light Up for Metastatic Breast Cancer. And what will happen on that night is that there will be some iconic locations all over the country, 50 states plus Canada and Ireland, more than 130 sites, including the Center for Hope and Healing here at the Cancer Survivors Park, the BMW Centrum, the Liberty Bridge, and Med Health, the front of their campus, and their cancer center are all going to light up on the night of October the 13th in the colors of the metastatic breast cancer ribbon, which are green, pink, and teal.
I love that. And how special is it to have Greenville as one of those cities for landmarks that will be featured?
So special, because on that night, there's actually going to be a live stream. And as I said, there are over 130 landmarks in 50 states, plus Ireland and Canada. Well, the live stream is only 2 hours long. So everybody wanted to have their city lit up and their city featured and some landmark in their city featured for that night. So the fact that they chose upstate South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina, specifically Greer, because we're actually going to be out at the BMW Centrum, that is more than special to me. I am so excited about it. And I hope that what will happen is that there will be women, people in the upstate who are going through this metastatic battle, who may think that they are alone, but when they see the skies light up on the night of the 13th in pink and green and teal. And by the way, what that stands for is the pink signifies that the cancer started in the breast. The green symbolizes renewal and hope, and the teal symbolizes spirituality and healing. So if it just inspires one person with metastatic breast cancer to get up the next day on October 14th and say, I'm going to keep going, then it'll be all worthwhile.
Wow, I want to thank you so much for sharing your story. You are helping so many by doing just that. And thank you so much for your part in helping to bring Light UP MBC to Greenville, South Carolina. So thank you for that. And we are praying for you on your journey. Thank you so much. Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today. And it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We want to say a special prayer, and please, all of you, say a special prayer for all those that are living with breast cancer and those family and friends that are walking with them through their journey as well. I'd like to make an announcement about a giveaway for this week. My friend Reggie Rock, I'm wearing his attire today, has agreed to give away some of his t-shirts with the new design. Reggie is an amazing individual with a special heart for people and a talented musician. So please check out his social media pages. So all you have to do for the giveaway is, once again, go and like our Instagram page, Uplift Upstate on Instagram, and everyone will be in that drawing to win a Reggie Rock t-shirt, and maybe Reggie Rock will deliver it to you. Also, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I keep wanting to bringing awareness to that. The organization, the Chapman Foundation, is doing their annual event. It's called Pinkalicious. It'll take place on October 10th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Younts Conference Center in Fountain Inn. There'll be mammograms that day. The St. Francis mobile mammography unit will be there. The Pearly Harris mobile mammography unit. I'm having trouble saying those words. So please look up that event. I'll have that for you on our Uplift Upstate pages. Once again, it's Pinkalicious, and that is hosted by the Chapman Foundation. Thank you so much for listening.